with e-commerce. As a startup, and some platforms and payment gateways and factors to consider when choosing an e-commerce platform, such as how big your business is, if you even have the technical expertise, the budget you have, and then if you are even capable of supplying as much to a larger, let me say, bias, as in the scalability of your goods and services as well. So that's just about it. And then something to also do with setting up Facebook page for your business.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Diana. I don't know Dora. I don't know if Dora joined yesterday, but Dora, can you please rename yourself with your hub name? Who else joined yesterday? Let me see through. Seth. Is there Seth? Is Seth on the call? Can some of you please rename yourselves for me, please? Seth, I think
yes,
I saw
I'm here.
Seth. Yes, Seth. Okay, good.
Yes, Seth is here.
Sure, we have 1 minute more. Can you tell us what you learned yesterday?
Yes, so I learned effectively operating social media marketing. I learned about marketing strategy. Ways? Oh, you create an effective marketing message. That is very important. Yes, you have to create a message that will
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, you have to audit the social media pages. It's not every page that your product or what you want to market will sell on. Yes, you have to analyze the engagement metrics and audit insights.
Okay.
Yes. And then there's another one. It's not coming now.
Okay. At least you've said something. You've said key things, effective social media marketing messaging. So we will work with that. Okay, thank you, everyone. So yes, yesterday we started from knowing what exactly e-commerce is all about, the landscapes that we have, the fact that it has moved through stages from commerce to e-commerce. We also learned about the Ghanaian landscape, the fact that e-commerce is more of buying and selling virtually. And we learned about choosing the digital channels that you would want to sell on. We learned about e-commerce marketing strategies, which we talked about pay per click. And I think I gave an assignment. So who wants to share the first assignment? The first one I gave was for you to, one of the marketing strategies was search engine optimization. And we said that those are some of the optimizing your website with key phrases and keywords. And the assignment was for each hub to write down at least 5 keywords and key phrases that your people would search for when they go on any search engine platform to look for your hub. So who did that? Can the person share? Can the person share with us who went through with that? If not, I'll mention names. Please rename yourself with your first name and your hub name. Please do that for us. No one did that. No one. Okay, let me call somebody and see. Seth has already spoken. Yesterday, I think, okay, Sylvester wasn't here yesterday. Jesua Diapa Hub, right? Diapa Workspace, sorry. Jesua. Yesterday you were here. Oh, okay. Some people have actually shared it Oh, okay. Kindly read the chat for the rules. Thank you very much. Who went through with it? Okay, no one. Okay.
Okay, I did. Let me quickly share mine.
Thank you, Diana.
Okay. So some of the keywords that I was able to come up with was innovation hubs in Sunyani, business development support organizations in Ghana, incubation labs in Bono, youth startup support organizations, entrepreneurship support, skills training centers, business consultancies in Bono. Yeah, so that's some of the keywords I sort of.
Okay, that is very, very, very good. And these are key phrases actually. So you will need to pick out the keywords out of it as well. And then you make sure that in your website, whoever designed the websites, or you can go back to them for them to really optimize it. Another way I talked about is search engine marketing. So in this one, when you are writing posts, when you are writing articles, when you are writing press releases, you use these keywords. You make sure these keywords are in for your hub. Diana's hub is oh, why am I forgetting? Grassroots hub. Okay, that's awesome. Another assignment, those who were in the Facebook group and those who were in the Instagram breakout room, we said that we should go home and try set up a page, a Facebook page or Instagram page. Who did that? Who did that? Anyone? Sylvester, also. Which of the pages did you do? Sylvester, please unmute.
It was a Facebook page, please.
Okay. So tell us the procedures you went through. So you are like teaching us. So teach us the procedures that you went through.
Okay, so I opened my Facebook account, my personal account, and at the top right-hand corner, there's a plus button that you can click, and it will give you an option to create a page. So then, when you click on that button, it will request for you to input in some details like the page name, the page category, and to set up a profile picture and then a background picture for your page. And then it will require you to add a phone number, an email address, a location, and some other details that are relevant, will be relevant to people who visit your page. I think those are the initial stages. And one thing I also realized is new on creating Facebook pages was the welcome notes or welcome content, welcome post that they've added. So the welcome post is like something that is pinned to your page that people can see when they first visit your page. So I'm yet to post anything on that page though. So I think that's just about it. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. So if you do not know how to set up a Facebook business page and you are on the call with what Sylvester said and the processes he took us through, are you do you have enough information to set up your own business page, or you need us to Facebook business page, or you need more help? Kindly let us know before we move to Instagram page. Okay, let me see by hands those who are now very sure that they can set up a Facebook business page. Let me see by hands. A business page, not just a profile, a business page. Let me see by hands. Okay. Only 2 people. Aside Sylvester. Hello. Please, can you all hear me?
Yes. Yes, please.
Kindly respond because I'm not seeing your faces. So it's the response I would use for anything. Let me see by hands those who can set up their own Facebook business page. Only 2 people. Okay, let's go to those with the Instagram page. The Instagram page. And remember that I keep saying that the moment you hear page, it means it's a business account. And the moment you hear profile, it means it's a personal account. So the Instagram page. Anyone to share from that from yesterday? Okay, Sylvester, the same Sylvester, iCode. Sylvester, is your hand up for answering or from the previous one? Hello, Sylvester.
Please, it's for what the question you just asked, please.
No, please, let another person answer. Thank you so much for trying.
Okay. Yes, please.
I appreciate. Any person, anybody from yesterday's group? Kelly, who were in your group? I can't really see them. Sylvester, if you can lower your hands for me.
I think Stephen.
Stephen, okay.
Yeah, Stephen was part.
Is Stephen on the call?
No, I don't think Stephen is here. Interestingly, was Sylvester? I think Sylvester was in my group.
Sylvester. Okay, so Sylvester is joining today. He's actually replacing Ellen iCode. So not this Sylvester.
So MFA, was it MFA?
MFA, are you on the call?
I don't think she's on the line.
Okay. Unfortunately, we will have to move on because of time. Did anyone also try the assignment on the digital marketing strategy? Let me see by hands those who tried. I know somebody reached out to me. That was Kwame from Pink Life. Any other person? Okay. I don't know if they can hear me or it is just me because I'm confused. Please, can you all hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, then it's not for me.
Yes, please, we can hear you.
I know there are some new faces. There are some new faces because I saw that Edwin has shared a link to the main group, which is not supposed to be so, but then it's cool. So today we will continue with the session. Today is supposed to be more practicals. We are going to go into how to audit our social media pages. Remember, social media is one of the marketing strategies for your e-commerce platforms or for any of your business. So we are going to learn how to edit our social media pages. And then we are going to go into the practical approach of setting up our e-commerce platforms on the hosted platform. Remember, we said we had the hosting and we have the one that you have to create yourself. But for startups, it is always better for them to build on hosted platforms like Plentify, Google Sites, among others. They're already established platforms. And then we are going to learn how to set up, integrate the payment systems in it. So I'm going to hand over to Patrick. Please, and please, don't let it be the way you are, the same way you are responding to me now. We want an interactive class just like yesterday. We want an interactive class just like yesterday. So in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to hand over to Patrick to take us through those two, and I'll come back later on for us to do the social media auditing. And afterwards, I'll share the templates for how you can also audit your social media. So if we are happy to have Patrick on the call, can I see some clapping, some comments? Just drop "I'm ready," or just raise your hand, or just drop comments "I'm ready" if you are happy for Patrick. Once, Patrick, you see that we have enough.
Me, I think I'll clap for myself while I wait for others to clap. So me, I'm clapping for myself.
Once we have a lot of "I'm readies," I think you can take over.
Yes. So yeah, I think everybody's thumbed up for this. And are we all? Good afternoon to you all again. So my name is Patrick Kelly, and we'll be going through we'll be talking about integrating payment gateways into an e-commerce platform. Before we start, I'd like to know how many of you have experiences with e-commerce platforms and the particular platform that you have experience with. And also if you have created your own e-commerce platform before or have any small experience about creating an e-commerce platform, please share your experience. I want to know how many of us have used e-commerce platforms before, and which of the platforms that. Anybody? Sylvester, Alfred, Letitia, Eric. Anybody? Yes, Joshua, are you going to share an experience? Suguru, please say something. Suguru, please say something. Yakubu, are you sharing something?
No, sorry.
Okay.
So this is Alfred. I don't know specifically what you want us to share, but if it's about e-commerce platforms, yes, I've used a few to make purchase, of which it has also been delivered to me. So that is what I can share. I don't know if you want me to give examples or you want me to tell you how the process went. I don't know. Can you be a bit specific for me?
So
then I can know.
So have you used, my question is your experience with an e-commerce platform, either as a user or as an owner?
Okay, so I was a user because I was trying to get some stuff from the company. So I used their platform to access the things I wanted.
Okay. But not as an owner, right?
No, please.
Okay. Who else wants to share? Yes. Okay, so Elizabeth, then Diana. Yes, Diana.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, my name is Elizabeth, and I also had access to the job e-commerce platform to place my product for sale. And I think the experience is not that bad. Once in a while, you get some people dropping in messages for purchases. So it's kind of so good. Yeah. Then it also have this side where you are not sure if someone is going to fraud you for purchasing. And then the person is like, I'm in BA and I want to buy your. Yeah, come on, speak up.
Yes, so I was asking, what platform is this? What's e-commerce platform is this?
Oh, I thought I said Facebook Marketplace.
Okay, I didn't hear that. That's what I was asking. All right.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes, Diana, please go ahead.
Thank you very much. So yes, sorry, yesterday I kind of shared my experience with some of the platforms being a user, or let me say a buyer. So I have an experience with being an owner, or on GG, and I think it was quite a good one, GG and Facebook Marketplace. And I liked how interactive it was. The moment I set up the account, I was sent a mail, not to advertise for any platform, but it was quite easy to navigate it. And I like the fact that there were options for like small business or startups where I really didn't need to invest any money into anything. Unless I wanted my product to get a wider audience, like to really get it to sell as fast as I could. Other than that, I had the option of just posting my stuff free of charge, and they would constantly even call. As of now, there are days that they will even call to check up if I have any other thing to sell or something like that. So yeah, it was a good experience.
Okay, that was great. Thank you very much for sharing. So all right, thank you all for your contributions. Maybe one more before we begin. If not, I'll just move on. So, I mean, it's good. We all talked about the various platforms, and most of these already established platforms have, let's say, their own payment methods. So like Diana mentioned, she didn't have to be in any, she didn't have to invest any money in anything. She just plugged and played. So usually we have some payment platforms that's as an e-commerce owner. Maybe, these days it's very easy to build up websites and all those things. And then it's easy to access a website platform to be able to do whatever e-commerce you want to do. So you want to own that e-commerce platform. Let's say Diana groceries.com, or let's say Joseph Boateng shoes.com, or Kelly whatever.com. Okay, you want to own that platform, and you want to make sure that people come and then come through your platform. You want to control it in the way you want to use it, and you want to customize it to suit your own way. And these days you may not really need to create a website you don't have to pay a lot of money to create websites. There are easier ways to create websites. An example is using Google Sites.
Hello, Kelly. Are you sharing your screen, because we can't see?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet, yes. So we have Google Sites. We also have Wix that allows you to create your website very easily, and you can integrate various payment platforms or gateways into those sites. So I'm going to show you how you can sign up with your payment platform. We are going to be using Paystack. So the name of this is Paystack, and it's paystack.com. So I've just shared those in the chat, and we'll just begin. Okay, so sharing my screen in a bit. Right. So kindly confirm if you can see my screen. Can you kindly see my screen? Okay, great. So Emilia says she can see. Okay, Jessiwatu says she can see. All right, so thank you. So I'm going to go ahead. So now you have, when you get onto the platform, paystack.com, you have to sign up. Okay, so you have to sign up. You have to create an account on that platform and then sign up. So we are going to sign up a fresh account on this. So the first is your country. All right, so the first is the country. We are all in Ghana here, so we are going to be talking about Ghana. So the business name. So for the purpose of the class, can someone come up with a nice business name? Sylvester, is your hand up? You want to ask a question? Okay.
I was just confirming that I can see your screen.
See my screen, okay. Okay, so any business name available? Any business name?
Diana said Arena Essentials. If it's in the chat, Arena Essentials.
Okay. Arena Essentials. Let me check the chat quickly and see. Okay, so Arena Essentials. Thank you for sharing, Diana. So we're going to name this Arena Essentials. So I'll just use my name and my email address for signing up. So Arena, so I'll use Patrick. Sorry, is it just a name? Does it exist for you, or is just something you came up with so that I know how to? It's fine, I can use my name, right? Okay, so I'm going to use this, General Kelly. I'm going to use my phone number, and I'm going to use the password. So I'll say Arena Essentials. Okay, so once it exists, after this, I'm going to just delete this account. So just for the purpose of the class. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, so what type of business do you own? A starter, registered. Let's go for starter. Are you a software developer? No, I'm not. And I mean, you have to consent to their collection of and processing of your personal data to be able to agree.
Please check the password. Please check the password. You didn't follow the formats.
Okay,
one
so
uppercase, one special.
An exclamation. Thank you very much. So Arena Essentials 1, 2, 3 exclamation. I consent and you create your account. Okay, so they sent me a verification email. I'm just going to input, I'm going to the email to verify. Then we can progress. Okay, so it's been confirmed. We can go back to paystack.com and log in using the credentials. So General Kelly, please, if you have a question, just you can prompt me while we do that at gmail.com. Arena Essentials 1, 2, 3 exclamation. Arena Essentials. Okay, so you're welcome to Paystack Arena Essentials. So we are going to fill in our business descriptions. Maybe Diana will help us what Arena Essentials does while I keying an approximate staff size and category of business. But while we wait for that, this is the dashboard when you create your platform or when you join the Paystack platform. You have the various menus onto the left with everything you want to do. We'll be focusing more on the payment pages aspect. All right, so let's say Arena Essentials is responsible for okay, so for the purpose of the training, we are just going to deal with t-shirts and other accessories, right? So we have a staff of 1 to 5. We are clothing. I see clothing. Yes, okay, clothing. And our category should be, let's say, men's and women's clothing stores. And we are a startup business. So we'll save this. So the first stage is your profile. You create your profile. Once that is complete, you move on to the next. Okay, so the next is support email. We are still going to use the same email, and other disputes will be your same email. Your phone number, you are going to put in your phone number, which I already did. And then you can come to your office address. So you have to choose an option. Let's say we are located in, so for the purpose of the class, we are going to use some just test locations. So we're going to use Upper West. Let's say Jirapa is in Upper West. Jirapa and 172 Jirapa Road. Okay. Once you're done with your contact, so yes, 172 Japa Road, Japa Upper West region. Are we all following actually? I hope it's clear for you. So once you're done with your profile and your contact, we move on to the owner of the account or of the business. So I'm going to key in my name, Patrick Kelly. GUI. I'm going to key in my date of birth. So we are just gonna use 1 as August 6th, 1950. And I am a Ghanaian. Please, this is not my age, so just so you know. So I'm going to use a Ghana card. I'm going to use this actual code that they posted here as the card number. And I'm going to input my Ghana card details. I think, Ines, your mic is on. You want to say something?
It's actually not Eunice. It's actually not Eunice. For some reason, a lot of the people have their names showing as Eunice. So they need to rename themselves, but they haven't yet. So it's actually not Eunice. It's other people.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on. Adding my ID card image. So you have to upload your ID card. Okay, and that is done. Then come and then do say proof of address. So here's a proof of address where you have various addresses, your utility bills, bank statements, tax assessment, and all this. But for the purpose of this class, I'm just gonna upload a document, which is not, we can, like I'm saying, we can just delete this after. Okay, I have this. Okay, so I'm going to upload this document and save. So once you are done with all these details, you come in and save. Yes, so set August 1950, you come and verify your details. If you have any issue, you can come and edit. Once you're done with the owner, you move on to the account. So you choose the account type. What do you want to do? Is it bank account or mobile money? I think we should go for mobile money because that's one of the most common options we have today. So we'll go with mobile money. I mean, this is actually my account. So where my money will come. If I want to make it a bank account, I can put in a bank account. If I want to put it in a mobile money account, I can put it in a mobile money account. So I'll choose the mobile money account I want it to come through. Then I key in my phone number, which is 0249055-275. And my name pops up. Once that is done, we save. Okay, so going through all these, we are done. You can now then, I hope all this is clear. Is this clear for everybody? Does anybody have any questions so far?
Yes, my hand is up.
Please go ahead.
Okay, so I want to ask a question. So basically, what we are doing now is setting up a payment gateway to help us to integrate it into our e-commerce store.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
So if you were also following this question, I just asked it because somebody privated me. So we are setting up our payment gateway, and there are various ways of various platforms that you can use to set up your payment gateway. And
Yes.
one of them is called Paystack, using Paystack to set it up. Somebody is saying thank you for your question. Okay, good. So please, you can go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So now that we are done, we go on to activate the business. And because it's a testing, they will allow us to go ahead while the verification is being done. Okay, so they are reviewing your business activation. Please expect feedback at your admin's email within 24 hours. But we are going to clear all this within 24 hours so that we don't have to go on with this. And so once that is done, our account is created. Yes, so we head to one moment. Yeah, so we head to the accounts. Sorry. So once this is created, right, you go on to you will now want to make sure that you add your payment activities, or you start working on your payments. All right. So you go to the left-hand side of this menu and move to commerce. All right. Then select payment pages. Okay. So you are going to create a payment page, and that's the easiest way to accept payments. So you simply create a page for that and share the link with your customers. Then you can start accepting payments. Okay. So you create a new page. What is it? Is it a one-time payment? You create a simple page for your customers to pay you. Subscription payments, create a page for recurring payments and subscriptions. And then product payments, create a page to sell one or more products from your inventory. Okay, so we are going to do product payments. You choose. Now you select the name of the page. So we are going to Arena Essentials. Dealer in clothes and accessories. Okay, so this is an SEO image. This is optional, so we'll just skip this for now. We want to understand the basics of the payments. So we move on to create. Okay. Now this, interestingly, adds or helps you create your payment gateway in seconds. So this is the status, all right? So your payment price, payment type is a product. You have your currency, which is in Ghana cedis. This is your description, clothes and accessories. This is the date it was created. It's currently 2/46, and that is it. So here is a link for that payment page. We are going to visit that link. So what we have to do is to add a product. Okay, let's add a product first. So let's name it T-shirt. So the name of the product is T-shirt. And we just give a description, T-shirt. And the price of this T-shirt, you have to include a price. Our price is, let's say 65 cedis. And a quantity, do you want it limited or unlimited? Let's leave it as unlimited. And we say this product contains one or more physical goods. All right. Then we progress to next, to add a product. Would you want to add a media? Yes, let's add a media. Let me get a t-shirt sample. Is there a hand up? Is there a hand up or a question?
Yes, I see a hand up. It's from Lisbeth.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, I think I went off along the line, so I missed some of the portion.
Okay, where did you go off at, please?
Where the Momo account, when we're editing the Momo account.
Okay. So I'll come back for you. I'll come back for you. All right. So uploading a media, you add a media. Let's go to desktop. I have a sample t-shirt thing. You can add on here and save. Okay. So that means we are done. We close, and then we visit the link to the t-shirt, to the payment platform. Okay. All right. Now we can copy this link. What we can do is to copy this link and paste it on your e-commerce site. Okay. Now I'm going to share a screen that has another site, an existing site. Maybe we'll just name it okay. So Arena Essentials. There's sites. We just name Arena Essential. Okay. And upload. Okay. Load. Sorry, while I do this, does anybody have any question? Okay.
While you do that, what I would want to share, to add up is, at a point you saw that when Kelly was trying to copy the link and show the homepage, it wasn't opening because they said there hasn't been anything. That is because it's a dummy page that he's trying to create because the business already exists. And for you to get the homepage, you need to publish it. If you've not published what you have done, there is no way it's going to give you that homepage. That is why when it takes him back, it's telling him that there is nothing that has been done there. And so he's now showing you a sample page that was already created for you to see how it's going to look like. So this is one of the platforms. And luckily, Paystack can also serve as an e-commerce platform. So even though initially it was a payment platform, on Paystack now you can add your products, your services and everything, and you can really sell straight from Paystack. Right, Kelly?
Yes, you can. Exactly so. Rightfully said, Naomi. So that is it exactly. So everything Naomi said. So what we'll do here is to copy the page, copy the link. All right. So we are going to assume this is Arena Essentials. All right. You can all see this page, right? The newly created Arena Essentials, right? I'm sure that's very visible to all of us. Is it? Hello, I'd like to confirm
Yeah,
if you
it's
can
visible.
see.
Yeah, we can see
Okay.
it. We can
Okay.
see it, yeah.
All right. So here we are going to okay, so this is a button. Okay. This is a button where you have the payment platform, or where the customer is going to buy. Okay, so you have to embed that link into the button so that you publish this and then now have whatever you have to add to. So come here and edit the button, and the button is buy now. Okay, so behind this is your link to your Paystack accounts that you created to receive payments. Okay, so when you do that, this particular t-shirt, we are going to have this button for somebody to buy now. So I'm going to publish this. I'm going to publish. So like Naomi was mentioning, most of these things you need to publish your whatever draft you have created to enable you update all the changes you've made to see whatever life change you want to work on. So we are going to view the published site. Okay. So Arena Essentials, we have all this.
Can you drop the link in the chat for everybody to go and click on it and see?
You mean this site?
Yes, this site for everybody to go
Sure.
and click and see. So let's all do that, and let's come back to tell us what we see there. Unfortunately, it's raining here, so forgive me if I'm shouting.
Okay, that's fine. So we go here to buy now. So ideally this, hold on, let me check this out. Okay. So this is an already existing way. When you click on the pay now, this is how it's going to come. Okay. So this is the payment platform, and this is also, it tells you this is a test page where you see how the payment pages work. All right. So we are going to input my name. I'll key in my email address and make the payment. Okay. So we'll use my phone number so you can see it's telling you use the test mobile number and provide below to start payment. Provider below. So this is it, and MTN. There's also an option for card payment to be able to make your bank payment. All right. If you want, you can add another card. You key in your Visa details. I have mine here already, and there are various other details to go on with. Then you make that payment. All right. So this is as simple as that. So once you put in all your payment details in your Paystack account here, all you do is to copy your link, go onto your e-commerce platform, and this is just a simple website template. So Google Sites allows you to create very simple websites for any small business you want to do. And you can actually share this. I mean, you can share this with other customers if you want to, but I mean, maybe you may want to own it. So you need to get a domain from a domain name like GoDaddy or HostGator or all of them. I don't want us to go into too much of that aspect of it, but I just want you to understand that if you want to own this, you get this and then name it to, let's say, arenaessentials.com and do whatever you want to do with it. Okay, so basically, this is how you are able to integrate a payment gateway. When you come to Arena Essentials, you want to buy this, you buy, and then you go on with the payments, and customer is happy, you are happy, and that is it. So this is the demonstration. If you have any questions, maybe we can go ahead. Yes, talent in Africa.
Okay, Kelly, good afternoon, and thanks for the very good.
Letitia, yes, good afternoon.
Okay, so recently I used the Paystack, and one thing I realized was that after a customer made payments, they were indicating some charges and all that. So I want you to brief us if there are charges indeed and how it works. If, let's say, someone makes the payment and then later you want to withdraw your money and all that. And then also, with regards to the mobile money accounts you put there, is it a merchant they are requesting, or you can use your personal mobile money?
You can use, so I'll answer first with the mobile money. As for the mobile money, you can use any mobile money. If you have a merchant SIM, it will be best to do that. But then you can use a personal mobile money number for that particular aspect. Now with the amount for you're asking for how much is the cost, right?
Sure, because for what I used, the payment the customer was supposed to make around 5.
Sorry, I'm losing you.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes.
Okay, so the payments for what I was talking about, the payments the customer was supposed to make was 550. But after the customer making the 550 now, after we are supposed to take the money, they are saying we are getting 500 and 30 something cedis. That means they've withdrawn over 10 cedis and something as charge.
Yes.
That's I wanted to.
Yes, so Paystack, thank you. So every payment gateway also has to make some money out of there because they have to take care of some security aspects, how secure the platform is going to be, and other administrative charges. So when you are doing that, you have to agree with them on they have a percentage based on whatever you are doing. Okay, so if you go into it, they will have to I tried to get that information, but I can share that information for Paystack. But then, like I'm saying, there are other payment platforms, and every payment platform has their charges that they will take. So for Letitia, like this, she had the customer was paying 350, so it means she's not going to get the full 350 into her account because Paystack is going to also take some charges off that amount that the customer is paying. So it's an agreement between you and Paystack. And the customer has no knowledge about that. I don't have a full list of I may get you the commission that they take from every payment that is made, but I don't have that off head now. Yes, so they'll take something out of it as part of the.
Okay, thank you. And lastly, I would want to find out, do they request for business certificate as well?
Yes, so based on the setting up the accounts, we did a starter. So there are two ways. You can do a startup and already established business. So in that process, they are going to request for your business certificate and other detailed information based on that. So like we just did a normal startup for it. Maybe those of us who have not done it, used it before, like I shared a link on the page, you can use Paystack, go through it, and create your own accounts and explore how all the options are on that platform.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. I'm asking because of my experience with it. They were asking of business certificate and all that. So I just wanted to know whether I was actually on the right path.
Yes, you
Thank
are. You are.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Diana, please.
So I was just like, so essentially, if you sign up to these platforms, then you should sort of revise your payment, your pricing, right?
Yes.
As in, just so it's for that to meet it. So if you're
Yes.
selling the usual amount to say 20 cedis, then you're looking at, like adding more to it.
Yes. Yes, so that that model should be between, I mean, you are going to know how you are going to deduct from the person, and you know what Paystack is going to take off. So if Paystack is going to take off 0.99, so you are going to put your product 99.99 or 100.99. Do you get it now? So the 0.99 or point whatever you are going to do, so that when the money comes, you are going to get your actual money. So all that method is based on your own discretion and based on how Paystack is going to charge. I hope I answered correctly.
Yes, please. Yes, please. That's fine.
All right. Thank you, Diana. Any other questions, please? Hello? No question? Okay. Hand is up. Clifford, yes, please.
Patrick.
Yes, sir. Your network is a bit not stable, so kindly. Clifford, I can't hear you well. Please reposition yourself.
Is it okay now?
Yes, I think it is. Yes, better.
I want to know if you will take us through the Paystack's storefront, or that one we would have to just go through ourselves.
Sorry, I'll take you through Paystack's what?
Storefront. You know, Paystack has its own storefront.
Yes.
I want to find out if you are going to take us to their storefront.
No, we are just gonna do their payments and how to connect it to an existing e-commerce site. Okay. All right. Thank you, Clifford. Any other, please?
Please, I have a question. So,
please ask.
Are you going to take us through how you set up the using the sites.com? How you also set up your e-commerce sites there?
Well, yes, I can. That is one very basic thing we can do. So if time would allow, we can go on to create a very simple page using sites.google.com. Okay.
Yes. So if we can go through that as well, and then we will also use when I take over, we will use Plendify as well for the hosted platform, another hosted platform.
Okay. All right. So sites.google.com. This is very simple. Based on what you want to do, you just create a platform.
Am I the only one who can't hear?
Sorry. So I joined with another device and I muted both. Please kindly give me 1 minute. Let me just sort one of my screens out and then get to you, please.
Okay, so as Kelly is sorting out his screen, please, if you have any questions or any comments, kindly raise your hand so that we can call you. Any questions? So yesterday, the reason why we are not really, we are doing just more practicals today, taking you through at least how to integrate a payment platform and how to set up an e-commerce platform, is that we did all that yesterday. We did all that yesterday. And today was just to practice what we did yesterday. We've learned about all the steps and everything that one needs to know. So today was just to practice what we learned yesterday. Unfortunately, if you couldn't come yesterday, that will be an issue, maybe, but hopefully what he did has helped you to understand a bit. Yes, Lisbeth.
Yeah, thank you, Naomi. Just a follow-up on my initial question regarding me being cut off. If I can get, if there's enough time, I could get, Patty could take me through just quickly where I break out, and then I can pick it from there.
We will share the videos. We will share the videos. So I think you can watch the videos afterwards. Because of timing, we are already minutes into the new.
Yeah, that's okay.
Sure, thank you very much. So since Kelly is not here, let me try and please, if you are still on the call, let me see your hand up. If you are still on the call, let me see your hand up or drop a chat. Let me see your hand up. I see 2 people, 3, okay, 5. Okay, I see GIZ on the call, Letitia. Awesome. Okay, so I see those who are not listening, who have just put the phone down. And okay. Okay, Clifford, I see your hand. So Emilia, Jesua, Letitia from Talent, not Letitia GIZ. Dora, Hopin Academy, Yakubu, I think Yakubu. So they are the ones that are not listening. They put the phone somewhere. Okay, thank you very much. Now, if what
interesting roll call.
Please, my hand was up.
I didn't see it. Okay, Letitia, I see you now.
Interesting roll call.
Interesting, you see that we finished a training before this one, and the same thing. We realized that some people were just online with their phones, but they were not really online.
Oh dear.
Are you ready?
Busted. Yes, I'm here now.
Okay, take over.
All right. So is someone saying something?
Yes, I think someone is trying to say something. But unfortunately, the person's name is appearing as Eunice. Can you please type in the comment box so that I will rename you?
All right, so while you do that, I'm just going to go ahead. So when you open a platform on Google Sites, you're able to create a page. They have various templates, okay? We have a portfolio template, you have an event template, you have a help center template, and you have a project template. So if you're going to do a project or you need a help center or an event, you want to create an event. Let's say you want people to register on that platform. You can create this. You can do this as well with a portfolio. You key in your name, your business, what you do. Maybe you want to brand yourself, so you use this portfolio. Or you can create a blank page, and we are going to create a blank page for the purpose of this. And Yes, so using a blank page, I'm going to use Pigeon Store. There's an Instagram account called Pigeon Store that deals in sales of apparel. So we are going to name this page Pigeon Store. So the site name would be Pigeon Store, right? So when you after creating the new blank page, you have your dashboard. To my right, you have insert. You can insert a text box, you can insert images, you can insert Google Drive, you can embed other things into it. When you go to pages, you can create a home page, and there are other themes as well. When you want a different theme, you can change it to this, you can change it to this, you can change it to this, you can change it to that. You can change your font type. You can do a lot of customization right here on how the page should look like. Okay, so whatever you want is available here for you. There are quite some themes that you can work with. So I want a very simple one for the purpose of the class. And we are going here. So right down here, you have content block. How should the page look like? Do you have an image and the information, 2 images, various information, different images, an image, info, image, info, image, info, and whatever you have. And because this is a store, I want to use this. Okay, so we'll have this, and it's going to show us 3 simple pages to be able to work on. Please, are we there?
I am here. I don't know about the others.
Okay. So moving on, you have these pages. You select the page that you want. So, I mean, like I'm saying, this is an online t-shirts sales store. We want to input our various pictures of whatever you are doing. I want to upload pictures. I have some pictures. Let's see. A moment.
For the sake of time, I think you have
okay. So for the sake of time, yes,
so
for the sake of time,
you have
I'll
5
do
minutes.
one. Okay, thanks. So I'll do this and then name it as round neck. Okay, so this is round neck, and that's okay. So you can add on the various pictures. So let me clear this and just move this into the middle. So you have round neck. So when somebody comes onto the page, you see a round neck. So this is a round neck shirt. All right. So now, after that, you want somebody to be able to buy this shirt. You come down to the right side and select a button and name the button Buy Now. And we are going to insert the link from Paystack that you copied already. Okay, so assuming you have your link for payment, all right, you are going to insert that. And interestingly, you can move all the things around wherever you want it to be. You can move it here, you can bring it down, whatever you want to do. And there's an undo button here. You can also do your Control-Z. So it's very basic for you to do whatever you have to do. So let's assume this is what we want for now. Maybe later you add on your Instagram pages and whatever you have at the bottom. And once this is complete, you publish, okay? You publish it to Pigeon Store, Google Sites /view Pigeon Store. Then you publish. Okay, so now that has been published. You want to view your published site. So view your published sites, and there it is. So at sites.google.com /view Pigeon Store home, this is your published site. Okay, so this is very basic. This is a round neck, and this is your buy now. When you select your buy now, whoever makes the payment, this one we didn't complete it. So whoever makes the payment over there is going to go on with that. So with that information, maybe you can explore more, maybe later off off the session, we can talk more about this. But then, yeah, this is a quick way to creating an e-commerce platform using Google Sites. Thank you, Naomi.
Okay, thank you very much, Kelly. I don't know if you are still on. Can you go to sites.google.com/Kaya App Groceries? Let me see what you find.
Okay, I also do that.
So this is one of the simplest ways. Sorry, that Kaya App Groceries.
We can't hear you.
I'm talking. Is there anyone who can hear me? Grocery.
Okay, can you share the link?
Yes, I'll have to look for it.
Yes, please.
So this is one of the simplest ways that startups can actually create a web page, an e-commerce page for themselves, and then integrate a payment system so that they would. You can actually create a payment system out of mobile money, right? Or even for somebody, if you want them to come to chat to you, you can actually create one also via your WhatsApp. And you put the link here, you embed this here, and they click on. So when we are explaining to our startups, these are some of the platforms. We've shown you some of the platforms. We've shown you sites.google.com. There is another platform, a simple one you can use your phone to create. It's called Milkshake. It's called Milkshake. They can use their phones to also create such columns, such pages, and then embed their payment system, their payment links in there. There is Plentify. Because of time, I'm not going to do the Plentify. But Plentify has various options. It's already, the ones we are talking to you about are the ones you create yourself. But if you want the hosted platforms, the ones somebody has already hosted, the ones somebody has already created, and you are going to create an account there. There is Plentify, there is Jumia. If it's a food business, there is Glovo, there is Haptel, among others. And you go there and you create an account. For Plentify, unfortunately, they have the basic one, but you don't have a lot of features. You need to upgrade and pay to get the full features. They have 3 categories. So when you are explaining to them, kindly also alert them. Please, are we good?
Yes, I think we are. From my end.
Yes, from your end. So this is Kelly's shop. Any question? I think somebody is trying to talk.
Breaking. Position yourself.
It's my line. I think Lisbeth is from your side because I think others see me. Others can hear me well. Check from your side. I think others can hear me well. Please, if you can hear me well, kindly raise your hand.
Yeah, I can hear you well.
Your line is breaking. I don't know whether it's from my end.
Lisbeth, I think it's from your end. Other people can hear me well. Kelly, if we can go off screen.
All right, thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you, everybody. So what do we think of this? Are we comfortable? Are we sure we now have, okay, I see Dora's hand up. Dora, please.
Sorry, Naomi, before you go on, Diana is asking if we'll share the recording via email.
We will share recordings later.
Okay.
We'll share it later. Dora, even so this program is supposed to, after the trainings, we actually have mentoring session where we are going to work with your hubs to come up with your own programs that you'll be teaching your startups and your entrepreneurs. So there is a mentoring, 2-hour mentoring session per each hub. We are supposed to have 16 hubs. I know some people have joined, but we are supposed to have 16 hubs to go through a personal mentoring sessions. So we are going to do that. So based on how you go through this week, the 16 hubs that will be taken through the next phase for the personal mentoring to come up with their own marketing plans, among others, their own slides, among others, to be able to also train their startups will be done. So yes, so all the recordings will be shared. We will create slides with you. We will do everything that you need in order for you to be equipped to actually teach others. Are we good? Do we like that? If we like that, let's show some love to GIZ. Let's show some love to GIZ. Okay, thank you too. Yes, Kelly, go ahead. Kelly.
Yes, Naomi.
Hello. Yes, go ahead. You said you wanted to say something.
No, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next session we are supposed to do, which we were supposed to do yesterday, is that we are going to use 20 minutes to go through page auditing, how you can audit your pages. And we have, we've designed a template for that. And so we are going to go into breakout sessions again, into Instagram and Facebook. And then we are going to share the templates. Eunice, if you're on the call, can you share the templates? We are going to share the templates. Now, after we are done doing it with just one company, our assignment is that go and do it for your hubs. It's a template you can use for your hubs. It is when you are able to do it with your hubs that you'll be able to teach the startups to also do it. So please, that would be, okay, I think Eunice went off. So Kelly, if you can share the template as well for them on the WhatsApp platform.
I'm sharing
on the WhatsApp platform. And I'm going to create a breakout room right now into Facebook and Instagram. And we are going to go into it again. So based on what we did yesterday, you go into your room and we are going to use a page and we are going to practice how we can audit our pages. Remember that yesterday we talked about auditing pages. Instagram, Facebook. Okay, I think before we go into that, let me, oh yeah, because I wanted to share the Plentify. Before we go into that, so when we talk about social media auditing, these are basically how to know your page is healthy. The fact, yesterday I made mention of something, that the fact that you are posting doesn't mean you are selling. And our main emphasis is on social media pages, not profiles. Pages means your business pages. So you need to be selling. Now, if you are selling, are you sure you are following the best practices? Are you sure you are evaluating it? There are various ways for you to be able to actually evaluate it. You need to set clear objectives for your pages. Before you even set up a page, before you even make a post or anything, before you use social media as a marketing tool, you should have a reason for it. What are your objectives? Why are you doing that? Make sure that it is really smart. Another thing that you need to do is to review your content. Make sure you are reviewing the content performance, among others. Check your profile, check the healthiness of the profile, respond to customer feedback, among others. So this one, you can use what we call the page insights. When you go to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, other social media pages, you're going to find what we call insights. So once you go to the insights, it gives you a summary of how your page is performing. Even now on Meta platforms, that is on Facebook and Instagram, when you are using the Meta suite, you are able to set a goal for yourself, which you are able to review at the end of every month or every week, right? So we have come together with a template to help you do this effectively for your businesses. That means that for the hubs, right? You do it for the hubs and you are able to teach others as well. So that is what we are going to do. And on Google, you can use Google Insights. Google Insights is Google Analytics, sorry. There are a lot of other tools that you can use to check whether your page is healthy or your page is not healthy. I wanted us to have a brief understanding of this before we go into the breakout sessions. Kelly, please, have you shared? Hello?
Yes, I have.
Is it on the platform?
Yes, it is on the WhatsApp platform. Elizabeth is asking, she joins the platform. I don't know.
I don't know if she is on the platform.
She said she wants to join. She's not there. She said she added the WhatsApp platform.
Okay, let's go to the breakout rooms. Please click and join. Those who joined Instagram yesterday joined Instagram page, right? And those who joined Facebook, joined Facebook.
Yes, please. I can hear.
Okay. I think we were the group that was late, eh?
Yes, we were done long time.
Hey, good for you. So your people, they now can, they know where insight is and they can use the audit template to also audit their hub.
Yes, someone was using it to audit his hub as well.
Who?
And was it Alfred?
Alfred, come and pay money.
Ah.
You know, someone has already paid on my behalf, so.
Okay. So like I said, Eunice, can you put the feedback form in? And one or two quick ones from the Instagram group and from the Facebook group. What are your thoughts there? Those who went to the Instagram, just one or two persons. As we are doing that, Eunice is dropping the feedback form. Please fill it. Please fill it. Yesterday, we didn't get everybody to fill. Please fill it. It's very, very important for us. It's important for SC Ghana, and it's important for GIZ. That is what is going to help us with regards to the mentoring session, choosing the 16 people and the mentoring session. Okay, so 2 people from Facebook group, 2 people from Instagram group. What are your thoughts on what we just did? Please, no silence, no silence.
So Clifford and Alfred, kindly go ahead for Instagram while we get others.
Lisbeth from Facebook. They should raise their hands if they want to talk. Raise your hand.
Sorry.
Lisbeth's hand is up. I don't know. Her network is bad. I don't know if she can talk.
Yeah, Naomi, thank you. I'll give it a try and see if the network would pardon me. I was in group Facebook and we learned a lot. Our able Madam Naomi took us through a lot, and we look at some concept of the acronym of looking at a digital branding. We look at the smarter approach, where you have to look at your visions, even your goals on the page. You look at whether it's measurable, it's attainable, realistic, time-bound, and our Madam add evaluation and re-evaluation. So a lot of things we have learned. Personally, for me, then we went into the page management. We look at the professional dashboard, and it's something I'm going to take up myself personally, because it's something new that I've learned. So I'll take it up myself personally and develop my page. So personally, I've learned a lot from this breakout. Thank you.
Thank you. We thank the network. Okay, Alfred, your hand is up.
Yes, so we were privileged to do an assessment of the template I think you mentioned you are going to share with us in terms of the auditing on an Instagram page. However, per the should I say the components of the templates that were to analyze, which I think after all, I also made mention that I feel my organization per this auditing also is lacking a lot per the feedback or criticism we identified or came up from the post. But we realized that the page had been in existence for about 3 years. And unfortunately, it's been an e-commerce page that would have expected a certain periodic posting. They were doing postings for just 2 months, which was quite worrying. So it's
something most of the hubs, yesterday I mentioned it. I don't know why, but the hubs, you have a lot of content.
Yes. So we realized I was worrying. So they didn't also get much engagement due to that as well. So, but in all, I think the template is worth, getting to know. I was telling Patrick that is something that we ourselves, I think once I have it, we'll really sit with the team and we'll really sit up, because we have a lot to really learn. And this session has been very helpful for that.
Okay, thank you very much. Any other person? I think because of time, we would just limit it to, if there is any other person who wants to share. If not, because yesterday I promised Diana, and unfortunately today I'm breaking my promise. I don't want to break it too much, just like yesterday. Please, we need the feedback. Please share it in the chat box as well, in the chat box, because I think some people are not in the group. Share it in the chat box so that people can click and fill the forms for us. Okay. Diana, forgive me. You know this thing, because I wish we had more time so that we will really go into the practicalities and everything, right? Especially when we are doing it. But please tell Adrian to add you, Elizabeth. One thing that you should know is that your assignment, just like I'm glad that Alfred was doing his during the breakout session, but please, your assignment is also to go and use it for your hubs. The audit template is not just for Instagram or Facebook, it's actually for all your digital marketing platforms. So if you have a website, if you have an email marketing platform that you are using like MailChimp or that, if you have a content marketing platform, any of them, you can still use these templates, tweak it a little bit and use it. If you are designing your digital marketing, you can add it to the digital marketing strategy template that we gave you yesterday. And like I said, we are building on it. By the time we finish, you will have a whole booklet of digital marketing plan that you can use for all your digital marketing platforms. Alfred, go ahead. Your hand is up.
Yes, the feedback form. Can you check it? Because I can't, provide my response. It's rather making me, if I want to edit and all that. So I think whoever created it should quickly check. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I rather have access to even edit whatever it's there and see the responses. Hello, Mami. I don't know. I can't hear anyone.
Sorry, I was muted and I was talking. I was calling Patrick to share what we are doing tomorrow, but tomorrow we are doing content marketing. So come, now that you are auditing your pages, come, Alfred, come and learn how as hubs you can also start putting out the right content. We'll be sharing a content calendar template with you, as well as we would be showing you how you can also help the startups to come up with their own content calendars, create a content calendar so that you don't post like Alfred once a month. You should be posting at least 4 times in a week. So thank you all. We will share the right link. I think we shared the wrong link. We will share the right link later. And if you are not in the group, just reach out to Eunice of SE Ghana. She will add you to that particular group. Thank you very much.
Thank you too much. But you should have sent us some lunch. Anyway, bye.
I will not mind. You guys are not part of the system. I will not mind you. Please, leave by yourself so that we don't have to remove you. The moment we remove you, Unfortunately, you can't join back again. And that is what has happened to MFR and I think one other person. We will need to fix that as soon as possible.
Sorry, were you referring to me?
No.
Okay.
I forgot that I have not stopped the